Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome to the virtual Honda Classic here at PGA National Championship Golf Course. Now this will be a 2-round event. Today's round will be round 3, which is moving day, and tomorrow will be round 4. So obviously today we are playing on pin set number 3 and tomorrow pin set number 4. As always, we are going to be competing against the AI on very hard difficulty. As you can see here, we are playing off the black tees, which are the longest. Pin set number 3, fairways are normal, greens are firm, green speed's fast. Everything else, bar the wind, is left at default. It is low wind speeds currently in the real tournament, so that's what we're sticking to here. Now this is a course that I am really looking forward to playing 2 rounds off. It was originally designed by George and Tom Fazio and opened in 1981. However, the fairways and greens were deemed almost unplayable and unfair, so the course underwent a complete redesign by the one and only Jack Nicklaus. So hole 1, par 4, playing 363 yards, stroke index 13. The Honda Classic, it is a fantastic event. It's an event I've always liked to follow, but look at the amount of spectators here. Wow, that's really impressive. So with that 3 mph winds, fairways clearly sloping to the left. Just try to find the right hand side of the fairway here and let it trickle back down to the left hand side. Oh, we've put a slow on that. We've pulled it slightly left, so we may just kick out of this light rough here. We do land on a light rough, and it does give us a very favourable kick, which is probably going to leave us with a pitch shot into this first green. It's actually going to be a flop shot. We're only 35 yards from the pin stick. So just lofting up this gap wedge and see if we can flop this close. That should hopefully bite. Just went a wee bit past the flag. More past the flag than I would have liked, but we're probably going to have about an 8-foot putt, 7-foot putt. Green speeds are 177. This one is going to break quite aggressively to the right from it for it being a 7-foot putt. Is that going to turn? It does turn. It's a really well read putt, and we do start off with an opening birdie. So Sabatini, Reynolds, Berger, all at the top of the leaderboard of the early holes here at the Honda Classic. Hole number 2, par 4, playing 463 yards, stroke index 11. Just try to find the left hand side of this fairway so it opens up the green for us, gives us a good line of sight into that second green. It's a fantastic swing, fantastic tee shot. Now, after the redesign, Nicklaus reopened the course in 1990. He may have softened some of the fairways and a few greens, but he added entirely different elements of terrifying to keep you on your toes, like the famous bear trap, holes 15, 16 and 17, that has brought about the crushing of many a golfer's dreams. So just a pitching wedge into the second green. 1 mph wind here, very mild conditions. Put on a slope. I knew that was going to happen there. I just could not get that club to come back. I was happy with it, and with the perfect slope. We were coming up way short of the green, so we are going to have a flop shot. Hopefully we can get this close and walk away with a par here. Just looking to land this at the top of that slope and let the ball kick forward. It should hopefully kick forward. Don't spin. Oh, it's not a bad shot. The crowd like it. And we do have a 4-foot putt, which we should convert for the par, which we do, and we are going to remain at 1 under. So, a few household names there on the early part of the leaderboard, but hole number 3, par 5, playing 545 yards, stroke index 17. But this really is a fantastic course. Oh, look at that swing line. We are going to find the centre of the fairway. But still my swing is not 100% ideal. It's not where I liked it to be. I am a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to this game on my swing. But we should be able to reach this with 2 iron. There's a slow. That's going to be bunker bound. Or is it going to kick forward? No, it kicks us right into the bunker and it's going to leave us a flop shot. Not the worst option for us. But hopefully my swing improves as the round goes on here. I'm not sure what we're going to have to shoot to win this event. It should check up. Oh, we almost flopped that in from the bunker, and that is going to give us, whoa, sit ball. It's going to give us a birdie opportunity, probably about 6 foot. But once again, very aggressive break to the right here. These greens are very challenging. But look at the galleries, guys. They're so... Oh, I've missed that. Played that too firm. Took a bit of the break out of it. We're going to have a tricky 4-footer coming back for the par save. Better putt this time, despite a poor putt line. Jeez, oh. So not birdieing that par 5 could well haunt us over the course of the next few rounds here at the PGA National, which is hosting this fantastic Honda Classic. We're going to have to draw this round here. Just looking to find centre of the fairway. I've pushed that right, just not feeling my swing yet. The early parts of this round. I think we may just trickle off the fairway. We are into the light rough. That was a big push right. It's going to leave us. Can we not play the full? I think we should be able to play the full lob wedge here. 93 to 98%. 91 yards to the pin. Ball's really going to move to the left here. Just lofting this up a few touches. Oh, it's an absolute laser beam. This should release well for us in these firm greens. Can sit down any time now. And that is a fantastic recovery after a poor tee shot. And we've got a 5-foot putt. This is probably the easiest putt we've had. Break wise, very little break in this one, and we do pick up birdie number 2. The fans like it, and so does my character. Dustin Johnson making moves. Ikaida, Sabatini, Christensen, the Dane, all up there in the early stages, or should we say moving day here at the Honda Classic. Hole 5 is a par 3. I'm going to have to come down to 5 iron. Got to swing well here. Anything other than a perfect, we could well be in trouble. Slow would miss the green to the right, I would imagine. Hopefully I'm not just set myself up. I've put a slow on that. That is really going to miss this green to the right. It may just hold on to the green. But that is going to be a horrible uphill putt. Coming back a little bit. But look at this, 34 feet out. It is uphill by 1 foot. It's breaking hard left. Just looking to lag this up to the cup as close as I can. It's not turned as much as we'd have liked. Probably played it a little bit firm. But we are going to have about a 5 to 6 foot putt for the par. Hopefully there's not too much movement. Little 4-footer. It does turn, and we do rescue the par there after another poor tee shot. Fredericks takes the lead. Dustin Johnson still up there. Hole number 6, par 4, playing 483 yards. stroke index 3. But this is an absolute fantastic course, guys. I'm sure this one was designed by Rod Isimo. There's two versions of this one. The standard one and the tour, which we're playing here, hence the T next to the name. This is the more challenging of the two, and that's a far better swing line, far better tempo. That is going to set us up with a nice line of sight into this green. This is one of the longer par 4s on the course. Still a lot of work to do here, 190 yards out. Don't want to miss the green to the left here. It's de-loft in this 6 iron. Sloping green, this one. Too far left, it's going down that slope. Too far right, it probably makes its way off the green. It's a fantastic swing line. I tell you what, I like this. It may just end up the left side of the flag, but it should be pin high. Wow, that's really trickled on a lot more than I expected, but we are going to have a putt for birdie. It's an 11-foot putt, and to be fair, it's really makeable. These are the kind of putts you should be making. If I want to win this event, that needs to turn. It does. Oh, that looked as if it went over the left-hand side of the hole. But we'll take the par. Disappointed not to convert that, but geez, oh, look at my putt line on my swing feedback there. That's horrendous. But the good thing is, we are currently tied third, one shot off the leaders. Hole number 7, par 3, playing 222 yards, stroke index 7. Tough green this. 2 bunkers, really making this a tough shot into there. I'm looking to land this just short off the green, and that 2 bunkers are really in play now. And just kick this up the fairway onto the green and hopefully get it near the pin. Tell you what, this could be really, really good. That is a fantastic strike. Keep turning. And that is a really, really good approach shot from the tee box there. Absolutely delighted with that. Turn, it does turn, and we do pick up another birdie. And that is going to put us 3 under par. And we do take a share of the lead with 4 other players. But in the real event, guys, I think it's Brendan Steele. He is currently 5 under through the first 2 rounds. Luke Donald, the Englishman, great to see him. And actually Lee Westwood in contention, both at 4 under. Tommy Fleetwood also in contention at 2 under. So you've got 3 Englishmen up there competing for this prestigious tournament. Hardest hole in the course, hole number 8, par 4, 422 yards. But this is an amazing course, by the way. Should have enough fairway to work with here. Trying to use this whole entire fairway. There's a mound there that should hold their ball up slightly. Need a good swing here, good tempo. The crowd has went deadly silent. Oh, it's a fantastic swing. Pushed it slightly to the right. But this little slope here should hold it up. It has done. And we are going to find the fairway there. I'd imagine if that wind was 2-3 mile per hour wind in our favour there, we would have to drop down to the 2 wood. So 108 yards, up 4 feet. Nasty slope just before the pin. Just lofting up this sand wedge. Just looking to bounce this up towards the pin stick, and hopefully it sits down. Great execution. Oh, it's short. It's came up really short. Wow. I didn't expect that to come up as short as that. That is bizarre, to be honest. I can't figure that one out. We had a 2 mile per hour diagonal wind. That's came up 11 feet short. This putt's going to turn to the right. We can be quite aggressive here. It is an uphill putt. Turn. It does turn. And we do pick up another birdie. Are we going to be in the lead for the first time in this event? We are. Fredericks. Kayun Hoon making moves. He always seems to do well for the AI in events. He's always up there. Hole number 9, par 4, playing 419 yards, stroke index 15. But this is a fantastic looking course, guys. I can't recall if it's the tour version, which is this version, or just the standard PGA National Champion course I've played. I decided to go with the tour version. Just applying a touch of draw here to try to find the left hand side of this fairway. It's a fantastic tee shot. The draw's kicking in, and that should work out really, really well for us. That is going to leave us probably another wedge into this green. Probably another Sam wedge, to be honest. So we've got 115 yards, up 7 feet. We are going to have to deal off this 2 touches. And let's see if we can get this one closer than the previous approach shot on the previous hole. It's playing 117 yards. Green's going to break to the right. Just taking my time with this one. The crowd waiting in anticipation for this pin chaser. Oh, I've put a slow on it. It should still be in contention. It'll just be right to the pin. Is it going to sit? It does sit. Quite fortunate to be 4 feet from the pin there. But we do convert the birdie. And that is going to move us to 5 under. 2-shot lead currently. Hole number 10, par 4, playing 525 yards, stroke index 4. This is the longest par 4 on the course. I think we should be able to take on this bunker. It's slightly downhill. 14 feet downhill to be exact, so we should be able to carry this bunker. Good swing. Oh, I've put a slow on that. Also pushed it right, so we are bunker bound with that slow. So my swing, just not 100% with it. I have said before, my controller has become really sensitive now. And I know why I get the slows. But I think we should be able to play the 2-iron here and just chase this all the way down. We may make the front of the green here. At worst, it's going to leave us a flop or a chip shot. It's important we walk away with par here. It's a great strike. It should keep running down this fairway for us. That's confirmed. Just coming up short. 19 yards short of the flag stick. So we are going to look for the flop shot. Don't want to play this too firm. Probably looking about 85 to 90% shot power here. Oh, I've put very slow on that. And that has come up way short. So we could well be dropping the first shot of the virtual Honda Classic here at the PGA National Championship. But this is a 12 footer. It's going to turn to the right. Is it going to turn back? Oh no, it doesn't turn back, and we do pick up a bogey. And with that, we move back to 4 under par. So we've really given the AI a lifeline here. No one's kind of took advantage. Ricky Fowler has now entered the fray on the leaderboard. Hole number 11, par 4. 446 yards, stroke index 2. But I just love the setup for the crowds here. The galleries. The way the stands and the tents and everything have been set up is absolutely fantastic. It's a great swing. We are going to find centre of the fairway. Water is in play here in our approach shot. It's going to be another pitch. I think we could come down to the gap wedge here. We've got a 4 mile per hour wind behind us. Just going to deal off this a touch or two and see if we can fire this right at the flagstick. This should bounce aggressively on its first bounce of these firm greens. I've pulled that one slightly left. Green does turn to the right though. And it is turning its way back towards the pin, and it's worked out really, really well. That's left us a 5 footer. Very little movement in this one, just going left edge of the cup. Should turn. It does turn. And we do pick that drop shot straight back up. That's a sign of a champion, that. You drop... Oh, Tiger Woods just came from nowhere. Wow. 4 under. Oh, I would love Tiger to chase me or put the pressure on me through this entire 2 rounds. How good would that be, guys? Unfortunately, he's not in the actual Honda Classic, but he's in my one. He's in the virtual one. He only turns up for the big events. And this is certainly one of the biggest events on YouTube, virtual golf wise. I am tending to pull things slightly today at the top of my swing, as you see, but that one I think just remained within the swing cone. We've landed ideally there. Got a great angle, great sight of the pin. So once again, it's going to be a gap wedge, 124 yards to the flagstick. I'm just lofting this up 1 touch. The wind has died down to nothing at the moment. Oh, it's a very slow. And look how far left I pulled it. Just my swing tempo is still all over the place at the moment. Don't want to drop another shot here. Need to get this close. 64 to 72%. This ball's not going to come out great. That came out a lot better than what it suggested. Sit. It's ran on a fair bit. I mean, that ball came out of that bunker better than the lie suggested. So a tricky 8-foot putt just to save par. These greens are fairly challenging, to be honest. It's a well-read putt, and we do manage to walk away with par there. Disappointing though, that when I've got the wedge in my hand, I'm normally quite deadly. Tiger is only 1 shot behind. It's not a comfortable situation when you've got a man of his reputation and ability hunting you down. It's bound to make you nervous, but not me. Need to kick on now. Need to get rid of these silly swing errors. Pull that one slightly to the left, but it's going to find the fairway and it is going to kick right. And it's going to be another wedge into this green. It's actually a pitch. I thought it had been a lob wedge. Didn't think that it was close as 70 yards. Just lofting this gap wedge up a touch. It's a slope. It's going to find the right hand side of the pin. Is that going to sit down? It does sit down. It's a good pitch shot. It's going to leave us with I was going to say 6 feet, but 5 foot. There's nothing in this. Jeez, easiest putt of the round so far. And we will take that all day long. And we do move to 6 under par. And we put a 2-shot cushion between Tiger and myself here on moving day of the Honda Classic. Hole number 14, par 4, playing 455 yards. Stroke index 12. This is a spa resort also, guys. Has fantastic facilities at this course. This is not the only golf course at the resort. Oh, I've put another slow on that. It's going to go right. Are we going to hold the fairway here? I think we may just hold on to that right hand side, and we do by about a yard. But it's a privilege to play a course that was designed by, or let's say remastered, redesigned by the biggest name in golf, Jack Nicklaus, aka the Golden Bear. It's a beautiful strike. This should be bang on. It should bounce out firm and then just sit down on a dime. Oh, it's trickled on. I really didn't expect the ball to potentially go about 8 feet past. 10 feet past. This putt is going to turn to the right once again. It's up 2 inches, so we can play this firmer. That needs to turn. It does turn right into the heart of the cup, and we pick up birdie number 8. It's our 8th birdie in the round, because we have had 1 drop shot, 1 bogey. But that is a fantastic leaderboard. So hole number 15, par 3, 174 yards, stroke index 10. That is a tough pin. Water is in play here. I cannot put a slow on this. 7 iron is bang on for me. That's a far better swing. Get down. I've just found a left. Oh, I have pulled it slightly if you do look. And we are long, but what a fantastic hole to start the world famous bear trap. As we said at the start of the video, holes 15, 16 and 17. But this is a tough putt. 16 feet down, 3 inches. Turn, turn, turn. It's not turning. Didn't turn as much as I expected. And that's probably went 5 to 6 feet past the cup. Most golfers say if they don't drop a shot and just take level par through these 3 holes, they're happy men. But Dustin Johnson, Kai Hoon and Tiger all progressing on this leaderboard. Hole number 16, par 4, playing 445 yards, stroke index 8. Tough tee shot this. Very, very narrow. And then we will be playing back across the water with our approach shot to the green. Oh, I've pulled it. For some reason that seems as if it's going more to the right than it is the left. I can't understand that. You would think looking at that swing line it would have went more to the left, but it's a bizarre outcome. 153 yards, up 3 feet into a 3 mile per hour wind. I think the 9 iron's got to be the club. But what a fantastic looking hole this one is. Tough pin location. That bunker and water are in play. Stunning views. It's not a bad swing. We've pulled it slightly left, but it looks like we've just about kept it in the cone. That should kick towards the pin. Came up a little bit short, but we are going to have a birdie opportunity from 12 feet here. Up 3 inches. Breaking both ways, just favouring the right side of the flag here. That needs to turn back. Oh, it didn't turn at all. Oh, look at my putt line. Putt line may suggest it all there. So we do walk away with a par after a fairly easy miss putt due to poor execution. And we are going to remain at 7 under. 4 shots clear of the chasing pack. Final hole of the bear trap is hole number 17. It's another par 3. It's a stunning par 3, this one. This is a heartbreak hole. 7 iron for me has got to be bang on. I've got to play this really, really well, or I will be punished. Oh, it's great execution. This should just land front of the green and hopefully sit down near the pin. Is it going to turn? Oh, what an approach shot. I would love to pick up birdie here. We've got a 6-foot putt for birdie on the final hole of the bear trap. Oh, we convert it and we do move to 8 under par going into the final hole of round 3. AK the moving date. Tiger still sitting in second place. So the final hole is the easiest hole on the course. It is a par 5 playing 551 yards. Looks like with our approach shot, I want to stay on the left hand side of this fairway. So just going to allow that wind to bring us back slightly. Should be good. I would have liked of that to be a wee bit more to the left. But I think looking at the bunker. Oh. I can't play anything more than 2 iron here. We're going to have to play a risky challenging shot and just apply a touch of fade here. I'm trying to kick this on from the rough in between the bunker and the water. This could go really, really wrong. The fade's kicking in. Oh, I think we're bunker bound. Oh no, we did manage. I wanted that to land a wee bit more to the right there, but that heavy rough has just killed the ball completely. Let's see if we can flop this out of here and get this as close to the pin as we can and set up a birdie opportunity. It should keep running. Get in. Oh, we almost flopped in the eagle. And that is going to leave us with an easy birdie. Easiest birdie of the round. Little tap in 1-footer and we do convert that. And we do finish at 9 under. 6 shots ahead of the chasing pack. But that is it for round 3 here at Moving Day, guys, at the Honda Classic. I will see you tomorrow for round 4. Until then, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.